What the fuck? Guys, what the fucking fuck, man? What the fucking fuck? This is crazy, man. This is just madness. I didn't even know how to... I did a podcast yesterday, okay? I'm in a lot of trouble. People are trying to get my YouTube show cancelled, okay? There's a huge groundswell of support for ending my podcast. They've been talking to the corporate lackeys at YouTube, and they're saying, look, I'm talking about millions of people are trying to end my show because of something I said yesterday. They're trying to cancel me. Okay? All I said was, let's say, I put forward a premise, a conjecture, if you will. A conjecture. And it was very simple. I just suggested that, Simone Biles' PR team saying that her auntie dying is what caused her to pull out of the Olympics was silly. And I illustrated a point by saying, what if Gal Gadot told me that my son Jake died and I was crying, and then while I was crying she gave me a blowjob, okay? I wouldn't say no to the blowjob. That doesn't mean I'm not grieving for my son Jake. Of course I'm grieving. You can grieve and get a blowjob. That's all I'm saying. That was the whole point. You can miss someone like your auntie and do the Olympics. Do you see? See how I balanced that out? But people were like, you can't say that about Gal Gadot, blah, 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 blah. She's so lovely. Let me tell you something, man. It wasn't real. It was simply something I said to illustrate a point, okay? I'm not actually saying that. I mean, I'm actually a really decent human being. I'm not even kidding. I actually am a decent human being. I'm a really nice person. Like a really, really nice person. If Gal Gadot, and this is me being as real and as forthright as possible, if Gal Gadot were to come up to me, okay, and say, hey, Triple D, I'm gonna suck your dick. Do you know what I'd say? No. No, you're not, Gal Gadot. You're not. And you know why? Because I have a girlfriend and we're going steady, okay? So no, you're not sucking my dick, okay? That's not gonna happen. No. And she'd be like, oh, but I'm beautiful. I'm Gal Gadot. I can suck anybody's dick I want. And I'm like, no, you can't. Just because you're beautiful doesn't mean you can do whatever you want. Oh, she would say, but I'm Gal Gadot. I'm so rich and I'm so famous and I'm rich. And I'm like, I'd be like, Gal, let me tell you something, right? Let me put you straight. Okay? Because obviously you've got like some misunderstandings about how the world works. Let me tell you how it works, Gal. Being rich and famous doesn't mean anything, okay? That's silly. Okay? Oh, but I'm rich and famous. I can suck your dick if I want. No, you can't. No, you can't do that, okay? I'm a person, okay? I'm a man. I'm not an object, you know what I mean? Like, when you say, I'm gonna suck your dick, firstly, that's a really crude and offensive way to phrase that. You know? You're talking about performing the act of fellatio, okay? Which is a way of giving pleasure to a man, okay? But it should be done in an intimate relationship where there's love and trust. Do you know what I mean? Like, it should be done in an intimate setting where there's love and trust, not in an alleyway like you're used to. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, just because you're Gal Gadot doesn't mean I'm gonna let you do that to me, okay? I have to know you first, and I'm not going to, because I already have a girlfriend, okay, called Molly, Okay? And, oh, but does she suck your dick? It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? You're not sucking my dick. Step back. Step the fuck back, I'd say. You know what I mean? How can you? But I'm Gal Gadot. I can suck anybody's dick. Yeah, but that's the problem, isn't it? That's the problem, Gal. You know? You've been going around for years sucking everybody's dick. Okay? Do you know what I mean? Thinking you can get away with it. Okay? Like, you've been going around to thousands of men, right? All over the city. All over the place. You know what I mean? Just because you got just sucking their dicks all day long, right? No, and people are sick of it. You know what I mean? You just can't do that. You know, this is what I'm trying to explain to you. You know, oh, but I'm Gal Gadot. I'm so God. You're not even listening. It's nothing to do with beauty. It's nothing to do with looks or fame or richness. Okay, it's about having a relationship with somebody that's based upon trust and is built up over time. Okay. I'm going to tell you something, you know? And she'd be like, what are you going to tell me? Okay. You don't need to suck a man's dick to be liked. Is this true? Is this not true? Well then, you don't need to do that to a man to be liked, okay? Ooh. No, listen to me. I would say, okay, you're a very nice person, okay? What? You're a very nice person? You're obviously very intelligent, okay? You got a lot of personality, and you're talented, you know what I mean? You don't need to be sucking homeless people's dicks to be liked. And she'd be like, oh, I don't understand. You see? You don't need to do that to be liked. People will like you anyway. Okay? Without you debasing yourself like that. That's debasing yourself, gal. That's debasing yourself. You need to go home and tell your husband that all the... You need to go home and tell your husband about all the dicks you've been sucking. You need to come clean with him. Oh, no. And then, if he forgives you, then you can start your relationship anew, afresh. But it'll be based upon trust, gal. It'll be based upon trust. God, no one's ever talked to me like that before, Triple D. You know what I mean? Based upon trust. And based upon him liking you for what's inside, not what's outside. Okay? Not what's outside, or not for the things you do. You know? Not for fellatio. He likes you for what's inside. People will like you for what's inside, not for what you do or how you look, you know, or how rich you are. Nobody cares about that. You know? That's what I would say to her. So there's no need to cancel my show. You know what I mean? Just saying. There's no need to cancel it. I'm good to go.